Welcome back to the training lessons of the Ameen Accounting and Warehouse System. The title of this video is Customer Card and Supplier Card. Today we will learn about the available methods for adding a customer card or supplier card. As we noticed in the previous video on the chart of accounts, there is a main account for customers and another main account for suppliers. If we go to the Accounts menu and then the Chart of Accounts, from there to Assets, then Current Assets, you will find the main account of the customers. An account for customer number 1 has been added as an example of one of the customer accounts. If you go to the Liabilities account and then to Current Liabilities, you will find the main account for suppliers with account code 221. With an example of a supplier account named Vendor Number 1. Note that you can add sub-accounts from within customer accounts or from within supplier accounts. This may be useful to you later in financial and accounting reports. For example, adding sub-accounts based on regions or based on sales representatives. Now we will learn how to add a card to a customer or a card to a supplier. There are two ways to add a customer card or a supplier card. The first is by opening the chart of accounts and then adding a sub-account for the client in the chart of accounts. After adding the account, we will right-click on this account. We will notice several options, including a customer account. By clicking on this option, a warning message will appear to confirm that this account has been linked to a customer account. Click Yes to confirm. After refreshing the chart of accounts, we will notice that the icon for this account has changed, indicating that this account has been linked to a customer/supplier card, where we can modify this customer's information through it. By double-clicking on the account card or right-clicking and then the account card. Then press the Customer Card button. The customer/supplier card will appear. Fill in customer/supplier information from personal information. Or customer/supplier address details. We will talk later in this presentation about managing these addresses. Customer/supplier contact information can also be recorded. To save this information, click the Modify button. Suppliers can also be added in the same way after adding supplier accounts under Current Liabilities, then Suppliers. It should be noted that there are some companies that do not want to add an account for each customer/supplier in the chart of accounts, while adding only one account, but it is linked to all customers or suppliers. This is possible through the Al-Ameen software after activating an option from the program's options. By going to the Tools menu, then Options. Then choose Save. Activate Multi-Customer Account System. Click OK. After activating this system, we will be able to add several cards for customers or suppliers with one account. In this case, the icon of this account will appear in a different form, indicating that this account is linked to several customer or supplier cards. These cards can be identified from within the account card. As for the second way to add a customer or supplier card, which I consider to be the easiest from my point of view, by going to the Customer menu, then click on the Customer, Supplier card. This can also be done via the shortcut shown, F5. Then start filling in the customer or supplier information. The difference with this method is that there is no account for this customer or supplier in the chart of accounts. We will click on Accounts and the option to create a sub-account will appear within. When activated, we can choose the main account in which you create an account for this client. This is done by using the account name, the code, or by clicking on the search icon. After selecting the main account and filling in the customer information, click on the Add button. Note that an account for this client has been added directly to the chart accounts. You can also view customers and suppliers from the Customers menu and then the chart of customers. Suppliers can also be added in the same way, but with the option to add a sub-account to vendor account. We thank you for your kind follow-up and we hope it will benefit everyone. Also, wait for us in other educational videos soon.